NFL brings us to Oakland, California.
We better get the ball.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go from Oakland. This one taken just inside the 10. He juked him. He had a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Jared Goff and the Rams set to take over on offense. For Goff last year, of course, the disappointing end to a terrific season. His development really took a big step forward throughout. Nearly 4,700 passing yards, 32 touchdowns, playoff wins over the Cowboys and the Saints before that Super Bowl loss to New England. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Goff. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
They go play action with Gurley. Now Goff. Flush to his right. He's going to get it out deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Robert Woods, 49 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Shotgun now for Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That was a safety blitz by Eric Weddle.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to put a screen somewhere.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Got some room at the 30. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Second year in Oakland for Walter after being signed off the Ravens practice squad, but only 6 catches, 75 yards a season ago. Then he got a lot of hype in the offseason following OTAs. Their offensive coordinator nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abuka gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Big fool. Oh, hold up. I hit him right now. Put him
pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Credit that sack to Dante Fowler Jr. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
Sack me one more time. Oh, he's going to
play fake to Jacobs. That was able to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Right back, man.
That certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have back on their heels.
Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. My man got shot. That's good.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage.
This is caught inside the 15.
Get on me.
Goff finding Cooks on a big play. 44 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Goff, flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Todd Gurley, and that'll make it 3rd down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's and
Get on
he
me.
will score. Touchdown,
Get on me.
LA.
Get off me.
Jared
Get on me.
Goff.
Get off
with
me.
his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. He hit him earlier in this first quarter with his arm. Now he does it with his legs.
Right now,
football,
he's one of those stat stuffers that you see on the basketball court. You know, the guy with points, rebounds, assists, steals. One with the arm, one with the legs. Let's see if he can continue at this pace.
And sending out the reminder that, yeah, look, I'm known for having an arm, but I can do it with the legs on occasion when I need to. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards.
Football.
This will be taken in
I might hit him. All crazy. Watch it.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
I'm going to go for a sack again. We're going to read some plays over.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Very important.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think watch that, yo. My man was ready for it.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Now Carr toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. A look now at the Oakland offense.
And there's offensive tackle Trent Brown signed away from New England in the offseason on a 4-year, $66 million deal to protect his new quarterback in Oakland, Derek Carr. No stranger to the Bay Area. First 3 years in the league. But with San Francisco as a 49er, he can play left or right tackle.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively,
Hold up, get off me.
problem there.
Get off me.
First drive,
Get off me.
another one here, just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's a script, whether it's, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
My man's open.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 33 yards that time. On first down, Goff. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
One more time.
2 seconds to go. First quarter.
The last 2 seconds.
Back to the air. Goff on second
Last
down.
2 seconds.
And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And when the time has expired on the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now Bortles going for it all.
Give it up.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something.
Get off
nothing
me.
available there for him.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. And he takes it across.
Oh!
Rams touchdown.
I'm gonna hit that.
Blake Bortles.
I'm gonna do
A
that.
40-yard touchdown scamper. Where the Rams tack on to their advantage.
I'm gonna hit it.
Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Get off them.
This is taken
Watch
at the
him.
3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Y'all are terrible. I'm sacking y'all every game.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Eric Tomlinson, the intended target, and it'll bring up third down. On third down, Kaiser. Some of the fans nowhere to escape, and he goes
Give him
down.
my ball back, man. Give him my ball back, man.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football
Damn, don't do
game.
that.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Eluding the pressure right.
Get off
Now
me.
he's going to use his legs.
Get off me.
And he'll be out of
Get
bounds,
off
but
me.
able to get it up past the 45.
Try to sack me.
A
Get
nifty
off
bit
me.
of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Bortles. He's got a rifle on deep left side. This is caught at the 20. Give him 32 on the play. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Bortles. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, yeah, stupid.
And now he'll tuck it and run. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down.
I'm sorry. Get off me.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
They don't want that smoke, bro.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the end. And he will score. Touchdown.
What? Touchdown, QB.
Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Rams tack on to their advantage.
Defensively by now, you know his ability. You know he has it in him to take off and run.
Yeah, because they knew coming into this game, but we've already seen examples in this contest that he can run the football.
I think they're going to examine different ways to rush him now. Are they going to do it with different lanes? Are they going to use a spy? But they have to come up with options because right now, he's hurting them.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. Normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time, first half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet.
Oh, yeah, make that play.
Big time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here comes Blake Bortles now to lead his offense back out there. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far.
And as we travel around the league, we see quarterbacks get it done in a variety of ways. But today's NFL does tell us one thing. If that guy doesn't play well, their team's not going to win. And right now, he's got his team in the lead.
And now they'll look to extend that lead. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Bortles. He'll rifle this one deep right. He's got him in. Complete. The 30. Past the 20. 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there just before halftime. 92 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
So we have reached halftime in our, rough crowd. No football for 6 months already. We're skipping halftime.
Halftime.
All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the 2nd half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener.
All right, that's it. Stream. Bye. I hate football. It's so boring. Bye.